I'm Jode Cole, and I'm an author and editor for Peter Drucker's The 5 Most Important Questions, Enduring Wisdom for Today's Leaders. And I'm lucky to be here today with the Marshall Goldsmith, who's the world's best executive coach, top leadership thinker, author of 35 books, New York Times bestseller, Wall Street Journal bestseller. And so thank you so much, Marshall, for being a part of this new edition. Well, back to our book. So Peter Drucker has 5 questions that he believes were the most important for a leader who is trying to conduct self-assessment and organizational assessment. So these 5 questions are: what is your mission? 2, who is our customer? 3, what is our customer value? 4, what are our results? And 5, what is our plan? So Marshall, tell me what and how you apply those 5 questions to daily practice.
Well, this is a really good question. The original Peter Drucker work focused on how do you use this in an organization.
Right.
And that application is fantastic.
Right.
On the other hand, you don't have to be the CEO of an organization to use this, or even in an organization. I use this as a coach to help people in their day-to-day interactions. By the way, at work or even at home. Let me give you an example. Let's talk about going home. The people at home are more important than the people at work.
Yes.
And these questions are important at home. Number 1, what's the mission? When you go home, you probably want to be a great father, a great husband, a great wife, great partner.
Right.
What is your mission? It's so easy to get lost and forget what our mission is. We get wrapped up in work and frustrated and stressed out. We forget these people in front of us and what we're there for. The next one, even more important, who's the customer? I've asked thousands of parents to go home and ask their kids, how can I be a better father or mother? Mm-hmm. One of the most common reactions from children today to mom and dad is, don't do that in front of me. Oh. Don't use that cell phone in front of me. That's so demeaning to the child. One young son said to his daddy, Daddy, if I send you a note, will you talk to me when you read it?
That's heartbreaking.
It is. And the daddy learned a good lesson. This is just not working. Well, who is the customer? When you go home, make them the customer.
Absolutely.
And then the next thing is not what do you consider value? What do they consider value?
Right.
I ask parents to ask their children, for example, how can I be a better father or mother?
Right.
Or how can I be a better husband, wife, or partner?
Right.
Great questions. And what you do then is you don't just focus on what you consider to be valuable. What do they consider value? Then the next thing is, what are the results? What do you want to get out of this relationship? And I like measurement.
Right.
So I often ask people to measure how many minutes, I learned this from Peter Drucker, how many minutes a day do they spend with their son, their daughter? How many minutes do they spend every day with each important member of their family?
Okay.
Well, what's great about that is when you measure it, it's much more real.
True.
So let's say I've had a tough day. It's the end of the day. I'm tired. I'm getting ready to go to bed. And I think, well, there's my child. And how many minutes did I spend one-on-one time with this child? 0. That 0 hurts. You think, I don't want to be 0.
No,
maybe you spend 5 minutes.
Right.
5 minutes more better than 0.
True.
Much better to that child. And then finally, what's my plan? How am I going to get there? Well, I think these are 5 very, very important questions that apply in planning an organization.
Right.
They apply with a team. I use these as a coach, and they apply in every human interaction. So that's why I love the 5 questions. They apply at every spectrum from the macro to the micro.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Marshall. Appreciate it.
Thank you.